Hi folks, welcome to my irregulars and those of you who are walking through the door for the first time. Suffering from a cold or a flu, not feeling good. Got your jammies on, all huddled up in your dressing gown there. You really don't want a drink, you don't want a cocktail, but you want something that might help you sleep at night. Now I'm not a doctor, but I do know one drink that might help you get a good night's sleep-ish maybe. So on this episode of Hit the Mahogany, we are going to be doing a Hot Toddy. So, Hot Toddy, as I said, not a doctor. This has got no medical proof or anything like that, but that was a big but there actually. But there's many things that you take that are medicines that you want to help you, get a good night's rest, and things that make you healthy. Things like vitamin C. Maybe some kind of painkiller, anti-inflammatory, something of that type. And then maybe something that actually helps you snooze a little bit. So, some basic ingredients. Oh, and of course, maybe something a little bit sweet to give you a little bit of energy here. So as you look at some of these ingredients that I've got here, I've got some lemon, maybe a little bit of vitamin C. I've actually got honey. Honey, by the way, from a hive out the back there. A little bit of energy from that. Got some cloves. I'll tell you about those cloves in a minute. Why do they help? And then maybe some whisky there that will help sedate you a little bit and maybe help you get off to sleep. So Hot Toddy, the background of Hot Toddy, well, so much like British/English history, a little bit from India there. There was a word known as taddy that was a name that was used for a drink in India that was like fermented sap back in the 1600s. And then as we moved on a couple of hundred years, basically a toddy was known as a drink that was basically hot water, alcohol, sugars, sweetener, and spices. So if you think about a hot toddy in that manner, you can actually make it out of anything. Any kind of alcohol, any kind of sweetener, and any kind of spices. So we've got a bit of flexibility. But certainly when I was growing up, it was very much a whiskey, honey, sugar, and clove one, and that's what we're going to be doing here. Alright, I'm going to start with the cloves first of all. Now, it's very, very simple actually. So we've got whole cloves here. Now, some people may or may not know, but if you've actually got a toothache, you can take a clove, you can actually put it on your tooth, and that will help. In clove and a few other spices very similar to this, like cinnamon and stuff, but cloves are usually the best one. It's got a chemical in here, eugenol, which is antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, and a painkiller. So this is one of these areas where you have something like a clove here that has been around for hundreds, thousands of years, and is actually pretty a natural medicine. So that's why I've got some cloves here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in about half a dozen into each of these glasses here, okay? That's roughly whatever. Now, this one is not a measuring one, it really isn't, okay? So we've got some cloves in there. Adds the flavour. Now whether any of the eugenol actually has a major impact on you, who knows, but it just tastes bloody nice as well, particularly if you're not feeling good and you need something just to keep you a little bit cosy. It's kind of got that warming feel to it, a bit like a mulled wine or something like that, Alright, so that. Now we have some lemon juice here. It's actually about an ounce I did for this size of glass here. There we go. That's it. Now, oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, give me 1 second here. I just fluffed up a little bit. Let's get cleaned up and then I'll come back again. Okay, so we're all cleaned up there. These things happen. Let's not fret. Spilled. I'm going to cry over spilled lemon juice and cloves. Alright, lemon juice here. Need some honey. Now, this honey that I have is actually, I have a beehive out the back, so this is actually honey from the hive. And because it's unfiltered, it crystallizes pretty quickly actually. So that's why it looks like this. But get yourself whatever honey you want. A good teaspoon of this. We want to sweeten up, counteract the lemon juice, and give us something like a little bit of extra energy in there as well, okay? And there's nothing like a good bit of honey for doing that. Oh, sorry. honey from your own hive. If you can get local honey, go for it. Great thing is, if you can actually buy honey locally, if you suffer from allergies, allegedly, you can get, if you take a spoonful of honey a day from somebody who has a hive that's in the same area that you live, then that can help with your allergies as well. So the lid's a bit sticky. Okay, alright, got that in there. I licked that spoon and I'm going to be stirring it in a minute. It's up to you whether you want to do that. Hot water, here we go. Leave a little bit of space. Still got an ingredient to go in there, so leave a little bit of space at the top there for that ingredient going in. We'll give this a stir. Alright. All the budding chefs out there, if you you'll probably be cringing if you see somebody who takes a teaspoon and then, or a spoon, tastes it and then puts it back in the same dish again. Sorry, I'm the one that's drinking this one, but if you're serving this up for somebody else and you're not feeling well, it may not be good to share your germs with them. I'll go there. Alright. Honey dissolved. Of course, if you've got clear runny honey, then it's going to be easier. A little bit of a stir. You can smell you got the lemon juice, but the cloves are coming through as well. That heat really releases those oils in there. Alright. Now, what do you want to put in for your spirit? I actually happen to like, it's a weird one, I actually happen to like Irish whiskey in my hot toddies. Scotch whiskey will work, Scotch, whatever. Anything you could throw in a bourbon, any kind of spirit if you want, but I just, for some reason, there's something about the Irish whiskies that really work well. Measuring this? Pff, yeah, whatever. Just top that up. There we go. What was that? Probably about an ounce. These are 8 ounce glasses, so you can work it out yourself now. It really is, it's all flavour. Give it a quick stir. Or it's your personal preference, what do you like? Now, one option you have as well, you can take a little piece of lemon, you can stud the cloves into that, you can put it in there and it looks really cute and everything. Because as you'll see as I drink this, you're going to have cloves bobbing against your lips, so it can be a little bit frustrating, but it's actually nice to get an extra clove in your mouth. Alright, that's it. That's a hot toddy. Lemon juice, honey, cloves, hot water, and then a little bit of whiskey on the top there. Is it going to help me sleep? Let's see. Let's have a taste of this one. Oh, that's a good smell. Oh. Not too sweet, not too sour, just right. There are powdered flu and cold remedies. Well, they don't remedy anything, they just they help you with the symptoms. That have a very similar taste actually. You know, some of the common brands that are out there. And of course they've got various, you know, whether it's paracetamol or aspirin, whatever in these, but here we have one that's a little bit more natural. Clove. And the whiskey just sits on top of it. It's just nice. This isn't the type of drink that's meant to actually get you drunk or hammered or anything like that. It's a warming drink. It's to warm you up. You're not feeling good. You need something that just makes you feel a little bit cozy. And this does it. There's nothing more. It's just pretty simple. I can't say any more than that. It's not complex. It's not anything more than that. That's it. I'll just leave it at that. Alright, so if you're not feeling too good, you need a little bit of a drink to get you off to sleep at night, help you soothe, then why not give a hot toddy? What have you got to lose? You know, seriously. That's it. Alright? Anyway, everybody enjoy your hot toddies and hope you're feeling better, okay? Cheers.